Hello, everyone. I'm Lisa, and welcome back to Mindset to Fluent English, the podcast where learning feels real and exciting.
And I'm Ethan. Friends, today's episode might just change the way you learn English forever.
Forever? That sounds huge. What's so powerful about today's topic, Ethan?
It's this: how to think in English without translating every single word in your head.
Oh, yes, the classic trap. You hear something, translate it, then translate back. And by then, the conversation has already moved on.
Exactly. And if you're listening right now, I'm sure you've been there. But here's the good news: you don't have to stay stuck in that loop.
When you break that habit, you'll sound natural, confident, and way faster in conversations.
And today, we'll share simple, real-life steps to help you stop translating and start thinking directly in English.
And when that happens, your fluency, confidence, and even your personality in English will shine brighter than ever.
So don't even think about skipping. Stay with us till the end, because the tips coming up can transform your English journey.
Let's dive right in.
Lisa, let's kick off with the big question. Why do learners translate in their heads in the first place?
Great question. It's completely natural. When you start learning, your brain connects everything back to your first language. English feels like a puzzle. English word, your language, then back to English.
Right, and in the beginning, translation is useful. It's like training wheels on a bike. It helps you balance.
But if you never take the training wheels off, you'll never ride fast. Same with English, translation slows you down.
Exactly. Imagine you're at a cafe, someone asks you a question, and you're busy translating in your head. By the time you answer, the moment has already passed.
Or think of it like playing a video game with a 1-second delay. Frustrating, right? That's exactly what happens in real conversations when you translate.
But here's the exciting part: you can train your brain to skip translation completely.
Yes. And once you do, English starts to feel natural, smooth, and automatic.
And that's what today's episode is all about: training your brain to think in English.
Here's the first golden step. Don't just memorize words, train yourself to think in phrases.
Yes, many learners sit with word lists like apple, banana, chair. But in real life, nobody speaks in single words.
Exactly. You don't walk to a waiter and just say apple. You'd say, "Can I have an apple, please?"
That's the secret. Phrases carry meaning. Words alone are empty, but phrases create real communication.
Think of it this way. Words are puzzle pieces, but phrases are the picture. The brain understands the picture faster.
Yes, it's like learning dance. One single move looks weird, but a full step with rhythm makes sense.
So instead of learning hungry equals buka, just practice I'm hungry. That's real, ready to use English.
And when your brain remembers phrases, there's no time to translate, you respond instantly.
That's why fluent speakers sound smooth. They don't think word by word. They pull out phrases naturally.
Want proof? Next time, instead of saying thanks, try thanks a lot or thank you so much. Feels more natural, right?
Yes, and it's not harder. It's actually easier because your brain loves patterns and repetition.
So think of phrases as your English shortcuts. The more you know, the faster and smoother your speech becomes.
Exactly. Don't collect lonely words. Collect living phrases. That's the first step to thinking directly in English.
Lisa, have you noticed how little kids learn languages so naturally?
Of course, they don't translate, They just hear, copy, and repeat what they hear every day.
Exactly. That's immersion. If you want to think in English, surround yourself with English everywhere you can.
Start small, change your phone, laptop, even social media to English. It feels strange, but your brain adjusts fast.
Yes, at first you'll think, where's the Wi Fi option? But a week later, settings feels as natural as menu.
I remember the first time I switched my phone. Suddenly, gallery, update, storage all became familiar words.
That's the magic. The more you see and hear English, the less you need your first language.
And don't just use apps. Listen to English podcasts, watch movies, or play YouTube videos in the background.
Yes, even if you're washing dishes, let English run in your ears. Your brain soaks it up without effort.
It's like living near a bakery. You can't avoid the smell of bread. Surround yourself with English, and your brain can't avoid learning.
And soon you'll notice. You don't translate coffee anymore. You just feel it instantly, like native speakers do.
That's the power of immersion. English stops being a subject and starts becoming part of your daily life.
Here's the big one, Lisa. Learners always ask, how do I actually start thinking in English instead of translating?
Yes, that's probably the most common question, and the answer is simple. Start with small, everyday thoughts.
For example, when you wake up, don't think, Mujhe pani chahiye. Just switch it instantly to I need water.
Right. While brushing your teeth, say in your mind, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm getting ready.
And while cooking, think, I'm cutting vegetables. I'm making tea. These micro sentences are powerful training.
I actually used to do this myself. At first, it felt funny, but soon English became my natural thought language.
And remember, you don't need perfect grammar at this stage. Thinking, I go shop, is far better than translating slowly.
Because fluency is about speed and flow, not about always sounding like a grammar textbook.
Exactly. Your goal isn't perfect sentences, it's confidence. The more you practice, the smoother your thoughts become.
Try it right now. Look around and name things in English. This is my phone. That's my chair. Easy, right?
Yes, these small steps add up. 2 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow, and soon you'll think in English without effort.
So the secret is practice short, simple thoughts every day. Over time, translation disappears, and English becomes automatic.
Here's another powerful trick, visual thinking. It can change the way you learn English forever.
Visual thinking sounds interesting. Can you explain how it actually works?
Sure, instead of linking English to your language, link English directly to an image. Example, apple equals, not apple equals Saib.
Oh, I get it. Like when I hear sun, I instantly see shining in the sky. No translation needed.
Exactly. And the brain loves pictures. That's why kids learn faster. They see, hear, and connect words to images.
It's like building a little movie in your head. Hear rain, and imagine water drops falling on your window.
Yes. And this trick works everywhere. When you see a chair, don't say the word in your language, just think chair.
And the best part? Images stick longer. You might forget translations, but you never forget a picture.
That's why visual thinking speeds up fluency. You train your brain to skip the middle step completely.
So, from now on, don't study words like a boring dictionary. See them, imagine them, and live them.
Yes, The stronger the picture in your mind, the stronger the word becomes in English, and fluency feels effortless.
Okay, Ethan, let's read learners' questions. The question is, what if I don't know the word in English?
Describe it. For example, the thing you use to cut paper equals scissors. People understand.
Next question, what if I'm too slow?
That's okay. Fluency is like exercise. You get faster with practice. Even native speakers pause, say, or search for words.
And the other question is, what if I make mistakes?
Perfect English doesn't exist. The goal is communication, not perfection. Mistakes are proof that you're learning.
Exactly. Every mistake is a step toward fluency.
Friends, remember, fluency isn't magic. It's built through small daily habits.
Yes, even just 5 minutes of English a day, thinking, listening, or speaking, can start rewiring your brain.
And here's the exciting part. You won't even notice progress day by day, but suddenly, one day, boom, you reply in English without thinking.
That moment feels incredible. You stop studying English and start living it.
It's like learning to ride a bike. Wobbly at first, but once balance clicks, you never forget.
Exactly. And the same happens with English. Once your brain clicks, fluency becomes your new normal.
So don't wait for a perfect day or 2 free hours. Start today, even with one simple sentence.
Yes, because small steps every day beat big steps once a month. Consistency always wins.
So believe in yourself. You already have what it takes. Your brain is smarter than you think.
And we're here cheering for you every step of the way. You can do this.
Friends, what about you? Do you still translate in your head, or have you tried thinking directly in English? Comment below. We'd love to know.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Mindset to Fluent English. You're not just learning words, you're building a new mindset.
If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real, useful English every week.
And remember, fluency grows step by step. So keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep thinking in English.
See you in the next episode. And until then, live English, don't just learn it.